Good evening, all. Yesterday we discussed about what is React.js and what are the features we have in this React.js. So these are the concepts we discussed in last class. Now we are discussing how to work with this React.js. Yes. First of all, to work with the React.js, we need to learn JavaScript. So JavaScript is very, very important for us. So why we are using JavaScript? Because React is nothing but the library of JavaScript. So here, so in day one class only, I told you, right? So React.js is a library of JavaScript. Yes. So library means what is that? So it is providing some additional features to work with JavaScript. That's all. So React.js providing some additional features for what? To work with JavaScript. Yes. So that is the main concept of this. So for example, if you take PHP, so PHP related frameworks and libraries are available. Okay. .NET related frameworks are available. And if you take Java related frameworks available like that for every. My screen is visible or not? Yes, it is visible to others. Vanita, please uh, restart or rejoin the meeting. So might be problem with your from your side only. Okay. Now see here React.js is nothing but the library of JavaScript. So means it provides some additional functionalities to work with JavaScript. What it is providing? Additional this it is providing. That is the main point of this. You got it. Now we are starting the concepts of JavaScript. What is JavaScript? So tell me, JavaScript, is it client-side script or server-side script? Hmm? You know about JavaScript now. What is this? Is it
Client
client-side
side.
script or server-side script?
Client side script.
Yes. So JavaScript is a client-side script, right? From yesterday onwards, we are discussing about client-side technologies only. Okay. Yes. JavaScript is nothing but a client-side script. So this JavaScript we are using to execute some logics in browser. Got it. So browser related logics, everything you want to execute. Then we are taking the support of this JavaScript. Is it clear? Yes. Now, yeah. So JavaScript is a client-side scripting language to implement websites. So in which point of we are in this JavaScript? To implement the websites we are using this JavaScript. So react.js, JavaScript, these are all client-side technologies. To get the idea on this react.js, first we should know the JavaScript concepts. So that's why from today onwards, I'm starting the JavaScript. And the second point, in interview point of view, they're concentrating on JavaScript. Okay. So around 60% is 60 to 70% is questions they're asking in JavaScript. Remaining, they're asking React.js because most of the coding is JavaScript coding only. So that is the main reason. So that's why not only in interview point of view, even in development point of view also we are using the JavaScript here. So anyhow, JavaScript is a client-side scripting language. Why we are using? To implement websites. So that is the main reason. So now React belongs to which corporation? I mean, which organization? Huh? Srinivas, Vanita. Yesterday we discussed in the demo class.
Facebook, sir.
Anyone? Yeah.
Facebook, sir.
Facebook.
It belongs to Facebook. Yes, yes, correct. So JavaScript belongs to Netscape Corporation. Okay. So JavaScript belongs to Netscape Corporation. Now here, JavaScript is the product of Netscape Corporation. Yes. Is clear? So JavaScript is nothing but the product of Netscape Corporation. So that is the main point of this. Okay. Yes. So it belongs to Netscape Corporation. So it is implemented in 1995. In 1995, it is implemented as live script. Yes. So what is the original name of this JavaScript? It is nothing but live script. The original name of JavaScript is live script. Later, Sun Microsystem adopted this JavaScript and they renamed it as LiveScript. Sun Microsystem adopted LiveScript and renamed it as JavaScript. So that is the concept of this. Is this clear? Yes. Next. So JavaScript and both React are loosely typed scripts. Yes. So now we are discussing the points related to this, both technologies. JavaScript and React are loosely typed scripts. What is this loosely typed scripts? Even Python, if you take Python also loosely typed script. Like that. So these scripts are loosely typed scripts. What is the meaning of loosely typed script? Yes. So we are not providing the data types at the time of variable declarations. So that is the concept of this loosely typed script. Yes, yeah. So loosely typed script means what is that? We're not providing the data types at the time of variable declarations. See, I will show you one example. So I'm creating one HTML file. So demo2.html. If you take some technologies like .NET, PHP, Java, or any programming language, so we are creating variables. Why we are creating the variables? To store some values. Variables we are creating to store some values, right? Yes. Now, here also, we can create the variables. For example, you want to perform any calculation. Then so the values we are storing in the variables. That calculation related values we are storing where? In the variables. That is the main point of this. Is it clear? Yes. So here in other languages, you want to declare variable. So we are providing data types like int, string, etc. So for example, you want to store one number in a variable. Variable name is serial number. And value you want to store 100. And how can I declare that variable? Int. We're starting with int, and this is the variable name, and this is the value. Like serial number is equal to 100 I have given. So this is in C language, C++, Java, .NET. In these technologies, we are providing the data types. But when you are coming to this react.js, JavaScript, we don't provide the data types. That is the main point of this. We are not providing the data type. Simply, so variable name is equal to value. So see, a small script I'm writing. So JavaScript we are placing inside this script open and closing dash. Now this is the variable declaration. So you want to print that variable. Alert is the function which we are using here. Yes, here in this alert, serial number I have given. So alert is used to display the message box. This alert we are using to display the message box. Here I have given serial number. This clear? Now you can see the result. What is the current file name we have given? demo2.html. Now this is demo2.html which we have. Now right click on this and open with any browser. Like I open with Google Chrome. Now what the value we have? 100 we have like this. It displays the result. For example, if I remove, if I use int or string, then it displays the error message because the JavaScript and React, these technologies are loosely typed scripting languages. That's why we are not providing the data types. So here it displays the error. If you want to see, refresh, right click, inspect this console, display the error message about that serial number, unexpected identified. What that serial number is unexpected identified. Like that, we are get this. Is it clear? Yes. So remove this. Then only it is working here. Means it is not supporting the data types. Is it clear? Now you can ask me, sir, in some examples, you may see like keywords where or let. Okay, these type of keywords we are using in both JavaScript and React. I will discuss later what is where, what is let. So those things I will discuss later. Anyhow, here in this scenario, we don't use the data types like int, string, etc. Is it clear? Yes. Now, this is the first point which is shared. Next one, JavaScript, React, or dynamic type scripts. Yes. Here I have given loosely typed scripts. Here I have given dynamic typed scripts. So what is the difference between loosely typed and dynamic typed? Already we discussed loosely typed means we are not providing the data types at the time of variable declaration. That is clear. Dynamic typed means internally every variable contains one data type. Internally every variable contains one data type. So that is dynamic type. For example, here, what the value I stored in this variable serial number? I stored 100. This variable serial number I stored 100, right? Yes. So this 100 is number. Means the serial number holds data type number. From outside, we are not providing any data type. From outside, we are not providing any data type. But from internally, every variable contains one data type. Yes. Yeah. What is that? 100 means number. So you want to see one function we are using. What the type of function? The function is type of. Now you can see this. Refresh it. And what is the type we have? Number it displays here. And the data type is number. For example, if I use Scott, then internally SNO contains string type. Now refresh this. What the type we have here? String. Means from outside, at the time of declaration, I am not providing any data type. But from internally, okay. So every variable contains, internally every variable contains one data type based on the value we assigned. So that is the concept of dynamic typed script. It is clear? Yes. So means what is the value we have here? Scott is string. So it holds the string data type. Yes. I hope you clear with these 2 points. Next one, JavaScript and React are case sensitive. Yes. So these two technologies are case sensitive. What is the meaning of this case sensitive? So we need to follow the particular cases. So if it is declared in capital letter, any function is declared in capital letter, you need to use capital letter at the time of calling. If any function is declared in small cases, you need to use that small letters at the time of calling. So this is the concept of case sensitive. Is it clear? Case sensitive means, so we need to take care about the cases. See, some functions contains both capital and small letters combination. So you must follow that one. So this concept is called as case sensitive. Is it clear? JavaScript and React are case sensitive technologies. Now, JavaScript React follows camel cases. Yeah, mainly camel case is there. Camel case means, see, if any function contains multiple words, every word first character is capital letter. So that is camel case. Is it clear? If any function contains the multiple words, every word first character is capital letter. For example, get element by ID. See, get is one word, element is another word, by is one word, and ID is one word. Like that we have this. See, first character is small, but from second word onwards, every word first character is capital. E is capital, B is capital, and I is capital. So this is nothing but the camel case. Is this clear? Yes. So Pascal case means it contains even first word also first character capital letter. That is Pascal case. Is it clear? Like that we have two cases. So camel case and Pascal case. In both scenarios, from second word onwards, every word first character is capital letter. So what the difference between these two? In camel case, first word also capital letter. In Pascal case, First word, first character is small. Is it clear? That is the difference between these two. Got it? Yeah. So like that, it follows this Camel and Pascal cases. Okay. Yes. Next. JavaScript is interpreted script, but React is compiler script. So here we have one difference. What is that? JavaScript, we have interpreters. To execute a JavaScript, we are using interpreters. So it is interpreter script. But if you take React.js, so the React.js is compiler script. So what is the difference between interpreter and compiler? Yes. Interpreter executes each and every line one by one. If any error is occurred in a specific line, it stops execution there and displays that error message. For example, 100 lines of code you have written, or that 100 lines of code you have written. Now there is an error at line number 5, line number 10, and line number 50. Like that, 3 errors are there. Now interpreter script, so it will display the first error. Okay, and once you rectify the first error, then only it is displaying the second error. Once you rectify the second error, then only it is going for the next error. Means at that time it displays only one error, not displaying the all errors in a single shot. So that is interpreter script. Is it clear? Yes. Yes. Like that, interpreter script means line by line execution is there. Okay. If any error is occurred in a specific line, it stops that execution there. It is not going for the next line execution. So that is somewhat okay negative in programmer's point of view because it is not that much comfort. So that's why they added compiler in this React.js. So one example I will show you for your better idea. Now, see in this program, I let Scott, I let Amit, I let John. Like that, I have given these 3 messages. If I refresh this, Scott, Amit, John, we are getting the output fine. For example, in first line, one mistake, R I removed. Second line, T I removed. In third line, E I removed. Mean these 3 lines contains errors. Total how many errors we have? We have 3 errors. Total, we have 3 errors. So are you expecting these 3 errors at a time? So will it display these 3 error messages? No, it will not display these 3 error messages at a time. Now save this, refresh. Now here you got one error message. But that ALET is not defined. Where in line number 2, we have one error. Means R is missing. Now I am using R here. Now save and refresh. You can see Scott is coming. Now first line is executed. So here second line ALE or T is missing now. Is it clear? T is missing here. So now rectify this T. then only it will display the third error. Now, if I refresh, so Scott is coming here and Amit is coming. After that, you got this LERT is not a function. Yes, so this is the third error message which we have. So means it is not displaying all errors in a single shot. That is the main point. So that is not that much convenient to the programmer because many lines you are implementing, okay, and if it is showing one by one, it is tough to rectify. It takes much time. So that's why they introduced a Babel compiler in this React.js. So compiler means it reads all lines in a single shot and displays the all errors at a time. Means compiler is very, very faster than interpreter script. So that is the main advantage of this. Is this clear? Yes. I hope you got the clarity. Yes? Yeah. Like that, this is about the basic points. And next one more point. JavaScript. We should include within the script tag where we are placing within the script tag. So JavaScript code we are placing inside the script tag. Script open and closing tags we have. Within that script open and closing tags, we are using this JavaScript. Okay, so JavaScript we can write within the HTML page or as a separate script file. So that separate script we are including in our HTML page. Like the different ways we have to write the JavaScript. So I will explain all these things. So these are the main basic points. Okay, and the next one here. Yeah. JavaScript provides many objects, okay, like window, document, date, etc. As JavaScript is object-based programming, it supports different types of objects. So now we can use all these objects in React application. That is the main point. Okay. All these objects we can use where? The React application. So window is one object, document is one object, history is one object, like the different types of objects we have. All these objects we can use in this React program. So additionally, React is providing few more objects and few more functionalities. Yes. So these are the basic things. Now JavaScript is very, very important. One, I will show you in Google. So top, okay, web technologies in IT industry. Yes. See here, some top web technologies in the IT industry include front-end frameworks like React, Angular, and Vue.js backend, Node.js. See, so Google is displaying React, Angular, Vue.js, and backend means server-side script, Node.js. Okay. So all these are JavaScript related technologies only. Is it clear? Ruby on Rails, yes, Express.js, React, all these are JavaScript related technologies only. So that's why JavaScript is playing very, very important role in the IT industries. Okay. Yes. See in this list, They explain like this one. React is a JavaScript library. Angular, it is framework of JavaScript. We are calling as framework of TypeScript, but TypeScript after compilation, TypeScript is also converting into JavaScript. UJS, that is also framework of JavaScript. Node.js, server-side programming of JavaScript. Okay, so even backend also these days means instead of Java, JSP, PHP, we can use Node.js. So if you know this JavaScript, okay, many advantages are there, and here many job openings also can easily get. Is it clear? So among all these technologies, React is in first place and Angular is in second place. Is it clear? Yes. So I did not mention any information like front-end technologies or JavaScript related technologies or any clue I did not provide. Just I typed in this Google top web technologies in IT industry. That's all I mentioned this Google search. Okay, so we got this React first. Okay, yes. Okay, so like that we have these technologies here. So anyhow, this is very, very important for you. Okay. So if you have idea on the JavaScript, so definitely you can rock in this. Okay. Applications. Okay. So we have huge openings here. This, yeah, it's like that. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React, Angular, UJS, TypeScript, Bootstrap. Okay, so these are some web technologies they mentioned, but top web technologies we have seen here. Okay, in the previous phase. Okay, so that is the main concept of this. Is it clear? Yes. So that's why it is right time to learn the React.js with the combination of JavaScript. Okay, so now we need to start the programming. So before that, once again, just so these all points you clear. I think JavaScript is loosely typed script and it is dynamic typed also. So I think you got the clarity what the difference between loosely typed and dynamic type. Loosely typed means at the time of variable declarations, we are not providing the data types. And dynamic typed means what is that? Yes. Based on the value we assigned, variable holds that particular data type. Is it clear? Yes. That is the main concept. Yes. So, any other doubts you have? Huh? Okay. One second. One second. Yes. So I hope you got the clarity in this point of view. Yes. Yeah. Now we are entering into the programming. Before that, you have any questions, any doubts, please ask me. At least you got some idea what is React.js, right? Yes. Fine. Now, one second.